Hey everyone, this is Sandeep. It's crypto mania that is rocking the world in the last 2 to 3 months with wide scale adoption and proliferation of these news and adoption of these coins that's rising all the coins and associated platforms and exchanges along. Crypto economy, the so-called association of all these coins put together, just surpassed $2.2 trillion market capitalization in the last week, and led by Bitcoin, which just contributed 50% of that rise. Bitcoin just surpassed $1.1 trillion market capitalization, putting it in the top 10 economies of the world. Now, look at some of the stellar returns by some of the associated coins, so called altcoins, stable coins, and cryptocurrency exchanges, platforms. Everything or the rising tide is lifting all boats. And let us look at some of the stellar returns. Cardano returning 39 times, which is a coin, altcoin. Then, Polkadot, which returned 5 times just in 2021. Cardano return of 39 times was over 1 year period, starting 2020 April. Now you could look Ethereum, which is a DeFi platform, that is decentralized finance platform, that returned 22 times in the last 1 year. Now, you could see Binance Coin, which is again, it's got its exchanges too, which is returned 33 times. Voyager Digital, this is a eye-popping number. It's a stellar returns. Voyager Digital is a Canada-based digital currency platform that enables people to buy all sort of coins. They have around 50 coins on their platform. They are trading already in the market. It's up around 173 times in the last 1 year. Now, crypto enables the digital currency of the internet. If the internet and digital payments and digital settlements are a truth, the blockchain based platforms are going to be even more prevalent and pronounced in the near future. It's basically democratization and decentralization of financial transactions at a very secure level with underlying technology called blockchain, and digital currencies pave the way to do such kind of transactions with easy settlement. There's a new interesting concept that has been developed over last few years is called the DeFi, that is a decentralized finance. Basically, it's blockchain-based technology that enables most of the financial transactions, removing the dependency or the need for financial intermediaries that includes banks, institutions, brokerages, and many other firms. Primarily led by Ethereum platforms, there is also Polkadot, which is also trying to innovate on that front. Many of these coins are acting in different fronts of financial transactions that even include loyalty payments, the rewards that is enabled on the digital platforms, on e-commerce sites, that includes blockchain-based settlements, that includes cross-country settlements. Whether we like it or not, digital currencies is going to be the future for the internet, and these currencies are going to have and carry its value. Now, what's interesting is many countries have launched their own digital currencies, with China leading from front, launching their digital yuan, and India now contemplating to look at an alternate digital currency. Many other countries are contemplating to launch their own digital currencies. Be interesting to see how these transactions would happen between the currencies. But for now, let's understand what are the ways of how these coins are played out, and what are the ways somebody can look at trading or investing into these platforms. There are pick and shovel ways with wide scale adoptions of large scale institutions that includes MicroStrategy, Tesla, Goldman Sachs, PayPal, Square, all of them adopting Bitcoin and many other coins in their balance sheet. And that's a very interesting trend that's developed. Square reported around $1.82 billion in the last quarter just out of Bitcoin trading profits, and with a $40 million gross profits out of that. Do you buy these coins at these levels, which has run up a lot? Do you buy the pick and shovel way of these institutions? Or do you look at some of the trading platforms that enables settlement of these coins that includes purchasing, lending, and many other activities? The first one I want to pull out is what is on your screen, which is Robinhood, which has been in news over the last 1 year for multiple different reasons. But Robinhood is also one of the platforms that is enabling crypto traders buy a lot of currencies out there. Christian Brown, who heads the Robinhood's crypto operations, revealed that in the first quarter of 2021, 9.5 million of its customers traded crypto via the company's platform. That's up big time because it was 1.7 million. That number was 1.7 million customers just in the last quarter in 2020, fourth Q4. And from Q on Q, the quarter on quarter, the increase is by almost 8 million customers. Although Robinhood is mainly a discount stock trading platform, it's currently allowing trading of around 7 crypto coins out there. That is in the list. You can see Robinhood makes 50% of its money by offloading its customer flows to high frequency trading platforms like Citadel Securities and Virtu Financials. Now, other avenues they make money from Robinhood Gold, margins, and stock based loans and cash management. Now, this slide might help you to understand whether to subscribe or buy on Coinbase on the listing. Now, there's a huge hype. It's supposed to be one of the most happening listing this year in 2021, maybe even surpassing what the hype was around Snowflake last year. Coinbase is, one of the oldest crypto trading platform out there. I remember, from the beginning, and it's run by Brian Armstrong, the CEO. Coinbase charges 1.5 percentage on large trades. 95% of its revenue comes from trading fees. Coinbase raked in a large share of the growing demand in the crypto world. Assets on the platform reached $223 billion dollars in Q1, representing 11% market share in the total crypto world. It has 6 million active users. Now, look at this graph. It's very interesting. 2019 plus 2020 revenue put together is less than what they earned in revenue just in Q1 2021. That is in the last 3 months. So in Q1 2021, they raked in $1.8 billion revenue. That is more than the sum of last 2 years' revenue put together. Now, that is the kind of upsurge this platform has seen due to the crypto mania out there. FY20 net cash flow was 322K. And so it's cash positive and it's profit making in net income, which is a very good news for gonna be investors. Again, depends on the valuations. Profit margins is 28%, which is again phenomenal because it's a platform. And potential market cap, the people are contemplating anywhere it could be between 40 billion, 60 billion, 100 billion. It's a wait and watch. This week we'll get to know. If 2021 yields cash flow of $3 billion, then net cash flow yield will be around 3%, and assuming listing market cap of $100 billion. So this is an interesting takeaway and proposition, which might not be long withstanding. But at this juncture, if in 2021 Coinbase makes a cash flow of $3 billion, its cash flow yield is going to be 3%, even if you assume a market cap of $100 billion, which is very positive and attractive from a valuation. But the interesting sword hanging out there is this trend is hardly going to continue if there is a strong correction in crypto world. One of the biggest disruptor out there and a big challenger for Coinbase would be Voyager Digital, which is a Canadian-based platform exchange. And look at the growth they had in March alone. They added $27 million revenue, which was up from $1.7 million in December 2020. So it's up around 15 times almost. There is another one, Galaxy Digital Trading Platform, that recently filed for a Bitcoin exchange traded fund, that is an ETF. Now, this is the next big trend that's coming up. People are launching their ETFs to trade on crypto. There are already some of them, one or two, acting like a blockchain-based ETFs, but the real crypto exchange, crypto traded, exchange traded funds are going to launch very soon. If this is approved, it would be the first digital platform, such platform to get US based clearance. Now, the interesting part is this is again, I think, a Canadian based stock. It's up 43 times in just last 1 year. It's on the OTC markets. Now you could see there is one more, which is Israeli-based trading platform Etoro, which recently announced that it's going to go public via a merger with SPAC FinTech, that's called FinTech Acquisition Corp 5, in a massive $10.4 billion deal. Now, for all of us retail investors, it'll be so confusing whether it's actually a trading activity that I would call, because there is no active way of valuation. And crypto economy has run up a lot. I would call this term as crypto economy, but because that's a parallel economy developing in the digital world. Should we invest now, considering that digital currencies are going to exist in the future? Now, to help you answer that question, look at the way the Bitcoin, the largest coin out there, has traded, because that will kind of reflect the underlying economy, how this economy is building up. Take the last 10 years returns. You can see in 2011, with BTC, that is Bitcoin, returns up 15 times, 2012, 3 times, 2013, 56 times, 2014, it got corrected by 60%. Now 2015, 35% up, 2016, it was up doubled, 2017, it's up 14 times. And in 2018, we all recently came across this. It corrected by three-fourths of its value. That kind of, it wiped away. It was wiped away, all the returns almost. And 2019 it doubled. 2020 it was up 4 times. But look at this interesting trend. In last 10 years, it has Bitcoin has returned over 200,000 times. In spite of the volatility that we have seen, it's a highly volatile asset. Drawdowns and corrections can be really capital eroding for some of the traders out there. But last 10 years trend is indicating that long-term positive returns, and that to significant returns from crypto coins. Now let me conclude with one statement that with wide-scale adoption of institutions, ETFs launch, many of the institutions having, or many of the companies having crypto assets as part of their balance sheets. Countries like China and India contemplating their own digital currencies. The internet with wide scale prevailing payments technology and blockchain technology disrupting the financial institutions out there and financial transactions out there. It's very evident that digital economy and crypto economy is going to become mainstream. And until some point, till they become mainstream, they would run as a parallel economy. And powerful underlying technologies like decentralized finance, blockchain based technologies, this will only galvanize more and more wide scale adoption. It's an interesting trend to wait and watch, and there is no standard valuation techniques that apply to this asset. At least it's not been created until this point. I might not buy after so much of run up of many of these coins in cryptocurrencies, but I will definitely swing the bat for a 5% allocation next time when there is a correction like more than 30-40%, so that I do not miss an exponentially growing inevitable digital economy trend. I wanted to bring this to my audience attention. Thanks for staying with me.